Good morning. Welcome to the beach and Saturdays. Today I chose to stay at home because I chose to sleep in a little late because I was pretty fatigued from yesterday. A lot of how about that? Let's see if there we go. I tried to do stand and I guess I just knocked it off the thing there. So there it is. So yesterday was pretty hectic. A lot of stress as we opened the facility. You know, certain things you order and plans you lay down, they don't work. Not because of anything we did or planning we did, but deliveries are supposed to be there that weren't there. But the plan we had in place, Plan A, was really a strong plan, and we had enough staff on to execute the plan and have everything come through great. And life's like that. We've talked about being fascinated rather than frustrated. But it doesn't mean that we didn't run any harder, put our head down, and grind our nose to get through yesterday. So this morning I figured I'd come with a message or two about journaling. I'm sitting at my desk here, and a few little things I have for my journaling is first of all, I told you guys I love colors because they make you. There's my selection of color pens. I bought it from Toys R Us before they went out of business. I've of course got ample versions of my journals. I wanted to show people. When I first started journaling 30 or 35 years ago, I was using little 99-cent things. And I said, wow, there's some valuable stuff in here. It's stuff that hopefully my kids will go through and read, and it's sort of my Bible, I guess. I went through this morning just pulling some of them out and leafing through and seeing drawings for the club I currently have. The drawings are starting that. The very first bodies that was ever existed in 1986 is outlined in here. It's sort of like what Jim Rohn said about the Bible, and it transfers over to your journal. There's lessons and there's warnings. We learn, and there's a lot of solutions in here. There's times that were great in my life, and there's things that I did, so I made sure that I have them documented. I think one of the funniest stories, excuse me, cheers to your lemon water this morning. That's how late running I am today. I didn't get up till 7:15. That's unusual for me. So this particular red one here, I've had red, I've had small, I got lots of little paisley on the outside of them. Look at this one there. So, and what I just do is I go look in the Books of Millions or Barnes and Nobles, whatever was available. I think some of those are actually closed now. And I look and catch them on sale, and $20 journals are on sale for $4.99 because they're on clearance, and I buy 12 of them and go through them. So one of my funniest stories about journaling is that every year at the Greek festival time, until last year, because we didn't have them last year at the festival, I would make them recipe for spinach pizza. And there's a Greek dish called spadikopita, which is not a pastry, but used a pastry paper, phyllo paper they call it. And you wrap your spinach and cheese mixture in there. So my mom, who owned a restaurant, was a really, really great cook, right? So I got her to help me make the recipe. Well, every Tuesday night before the Friday festival, my mom and I would go and go to the church. There'd be no one there. We go in the hall. Everything was set up and planned. Everything was ready for the racks to feed thousands of people a day at the festival. And my mom and I would go in the kitchen and we would make her recipe for the spinach mixture filling, so I could put it on the spinach pizzas with pita bread that we made in the Yidel booth. Yidel, not gyro out there, folks. So I tell the story to everybody. I said, in here, I have the complete recipe of my mother's spinach pizza. Why is that so unusual? Because it took all of these journals to get the recipe. Because every year I would go with my mother, and we would start to make all the ingredients, and some of my friends would come down and they'd make sure they washed and squeezed the spinach for us, and someone would chop the onions, because we were making 75 pounds. That was quite a bit. My mom was, in her 80s, early 90s during all this. And I'd say, Mom, I said, what else do I need to put in the pot to mix? And it's, oh, nothing. Go get some more onions. I go get some more onions, and she would turn around and she'd be throwing something into the pot. And I go, Mom, what'd you put in there? Oh, nothing. I didn't put nothing in. And it was another ingredient that she was hiding from me. So I tell everybody, it took me 17 years to get the full recipe. And the measurements, all I had was, how much you put in there? Oh, just a little bit, just a pinch, you know. So the yesterday when I came home, I had time to contemplate, and as I did my reading last night, I was able to go in and just pick up a journal or two and just leaf through it and really know that everything we've gone through yesterday, we've gone through it before in some way, shape, or form. Now, maybe the current situation we're in with this pandemic and that we've never been through before, but there have been challenges in our lives when we come through. And I hope that you are journaling. I hope that you're journaling, as I talked about the other day, to take things that bother you subjectively in your mind and have to put them into objective terms, because the solutions are not going to come from subjective thoughts. They're going to come from writing them out, letting it get into your subconscious, and understanding what the path is going to be, because your body and mind are going to figure it out. I don't have a witty saying from any of my authors, except for the one I use from Jim Rohn, that the Bible's either lessons or warnings to you. I'm appreciative of what yesterday brought, because I saw a team that I've been training through this whole thing step up, and saw appreciative members come in. And listen, I know that some people are going to wait a couple weeks and see how it all shakes out. Some people were banging on the door at 5:45 in the morning yesterday. Some people are going to come in 3 months. But I love my purpose and my value, I think I have in this life, is I love working with people for them to achieve their dreams. Maybe I will throw out because Tony has all these things he pulls off, phrases. You can get everything you want in life when you help everybody else get what they want in life. And I think that's one of the mottos I have for what I do. And love being who I am and what I am. It gives me joy every day. If you ever come to Bodies by Tasso, come in Ormond Beach, you're going to see that dance party we had in the parking lot. I'm pretty much try to be like that all the time. Loud, maybe a bit obnoxious, laughing, having good times. Because hopefully during this pandemic and for the next, 15 or so days, we lift your soul. We lift your body, your mind, your spirit, your vitality comes, and we give you something that you'll look back on and you've put in your journal next time you have a challenge in your life. Say, man, remember that pandemic in 2020? How did I ever make it through that? And we'll go to that journal and you'll see all the things you did, and you'll see all the things you wrote down. So I hope you're journaling. I pray you have a great day today. I'm going to have a wonderful day, because our schedule at the club is so we can have more staff on to clean and everything on the days that we are open. We're only open on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we're going to work on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, go back in, make sure the club's super clean, and make sure our record keeping and everything's ready. And little by little, we'll get to a full go. So, again, be blessed, be safe, stay strong, drink your lemon water, get that great green shake in, and get the energy from this program that all of you deserve. Have a great day.